Hello everyone, it is February 7th today. Um, Today and yesterday have felt like really good. The sunshine, you can really feel the life in the sunlight coming back. Um, so I just want to get on here and let me move that. I want to get on here and just give you guys an update, update my channel. It's been quite a while since I've made a video. Um, I don't really want to go into things, how things are really in my personal life because it's just the same old story. Nothing's changed, and I feel disappointed in myself. But can't let it. We cannot. I'm not gonna let that hold me back. I can't do that. Um, so I just want to give you guys an update on how things are right now today. Let me show you. So we got the doors open, letting the it's like a really windy day, but it's like almost 70 degrees outside. I can smell like the stirring of the life in the ground, in the soil. But you can see I got a lot of my really like tropical plants out here, and then my seedlings. So here are my seedlings. Um, we've got a lot of tomatoes, a lot of different types of tomatoes, peppers. I think these are peppers. We got some double champagne hollyhocks right here. We have some patchouli. They're very, very tiny seedlings right here. We've got some candy tuft, and no, this is candy tuft. It's really leggy, but and then we have some spooky dianthus mix. And we have some devil's lettuce over there, some more tomatoes over there. And I just started some Royal Carpet Alyssum, getting ready for spring. So out here I've got my donkey tail sedums, my pineapple, and my lemons, and my elephant bush. It lost all of its leaves in the winter, and my air plants. You could see I moved the living room around yet again. The way I had it with the couch right here, there's a Sage. Sagey, what you doing, little kitty? I think she sees a bug or something. I don't know what she's after. She's gotten so big. What is it? This? But yeah, you can see I moved the living room around. I don't think I've ever had it this way, and I really like the layout. You can see some of my plants are getting huge. My pothos has trailed all the way over here, all the way over there. Y'all, this pothos is huge now. Okay, so it goes from there. It wraps around, it goes over this way, and it stops right there. Yeah, it's huge. And then we've got this other pothos here that's growing as well. Actually, this pothos is this one here. But then this other one, or no, this part right here is growing up the wall there. It's just getting huge. The leaves near the base are coming off. The dollar store, you guys, they have their seeds out. So yesterday I went to the dollar store. We got some French dwarf double marigolds, Mysterium dwarf jewel colors, coleus. I've never grown coleus from seed, so that's going to be interesting. Royal Carpet Alyssum. This is what I just planted. We've got some Evening Sun sunflowers, some Lemon Queen sunflowers, and some Single Sensation cosmos. 2 for $1. Some are 4 for $1. Like the sunflowers. Some were 2 for $1, some were 4 for $1. Yeah. And then with my, you can see my craft room here. That's not changed, but I have been working through crafts that I have been, like I started last year. I tend to do that, is like I'll start a bunch of things at once. Well, I used to do this. I'm trying not to do it anymore. But I would start a bunch of things at one time, and then I would get distracted and never finish it. But then I'd put it aside because I was like, I'm going to finish that one day. And then, you know, like a year or so would go by and I still hadn't finished it. Like this spoon here. I don't know if you guys remember this spoon, but I started this spoon at this point, it's probably 3 years ago now. And it's went through a lot of changes with the design and everything, but I think I've settled on something. I just have to put a stone or something here to dangle. But this took me a long time to finish. I really love the way it came out. This is a black walnut branch from my backyard. And that eye right here is actually, like the inner part is natural. All I did was put this outline around it. And then I put these chains on it. Because my spoons, you know, these are apothecary, like witchcraft apothecary, spiritual tools. And so they're things that you have to use with intention. They're not something like you can just grab and scoop and then just throw down. Like this is something that you want to use like in ritual, or when you are like, you know, doing something that's with a purpose. And so you have to grab it with a purpose. You can't just, you know, pick it up like I said. Of course, everyone's going to grab it probably different, but the way I've intended it to be grabbed is to put your thumb here and reach under so you can then use, which is why I put the chains there. And they're very close, so you like not much hand room. I put some crystals and some bells and some fire polished beads on there. Beautiful crystal beads. Another project that took me forever to finish, or even start to finish, is this little house. So cute. Okay. And then up here, this little house right here is something I just recently finished. Actually took me a long time because I put so much detail into it. Turned out to be, I think, one of my better looking ones so far. You can definitely tell I'm getting better. Okay, so there's that one. And then here, my most recent one, right here. I'm not even partly finished with it. I'm like really taking my time on this one. So this is a gourd that I grew a couple years ago. The windows, the rooms. I put little window boxes, little pine cone roof, and I even put little fake stained glass windows in there. So it's going to be this. I made this little platform for it, and then this little staircase that I will, you know, all this will be glued down once I get done with it. But look at the little table I made, you guys. Oh my gosh. And this little couch, I made this with foam board. Like, my little things are definitely getting better. I've been spending a lot of my time alone. You know, with Mark and I don't know, I've grown so much in who I am as a person that I can no longer stand to be in a relationship with him where he offers so little emotionally and in terms of like being a partner, living together, really depending on each other. Because as soon as I get comfortable, he starts bitching about having to spend money on me, but then he won't there's so many things that's making this seem impossible. Oh, hello, Big Kitty. Oh, we gotta watch Big Kitty. So I have just been spending my time alone and really trying to not depend on him for anything. And he keeps saying, why don't you let me lead? It's like I can't trust him enough to actually lead me to a place that's beneficial for both him and myself. He'll lead me to a place that's beneficial for him, where he's reaping all of the benefits of a relationship, but not having to commit or, stick to his word or anything like that. Like he gets that, because that's what it's been. I've told him, that I wanted a close relationship, in a relationship, I want to feel close to the person. I want to wake up with them. I want to make them breakfast. I have all this love and I have no one to give it to. And it's just like driving me insane. And then for him to, every time I bring these things up to him, he just tells me that I'm too crazy. And that if I was just normal, then we could be together. Or then, if I was just a normal person, then we could live together and all this stuff. And it's like, why keep holding, why? Of course, it's me allowing this. So I'm not putting any blame on him because it's totally my fucking fault. Because I continue to believe stupidly in something that was not true. Like instead of believing his actions and believing that was who he was, I was believing what he was telling me. I was believing him at his word because, you're the person I love. I'm not going to I don't want to be this person who has to wonder if you're telling the truth about anything. And then, and it's even to the point where he has so much work that he has to do within himself that it's literally causing us to trigger each other back and forth. Because there's things that he's not working through, that personal feelings of, I don't know. I can't speak for how he feels. I can only speak for what he's told me and what it seems like being with a person after 13, 14 years. We're all constantly look to him for reassurance in a situation, and it could be as mundane as dinner or watching TV, and he'll consistently say, I don't care, it doesn't matter, but then when we fight, he'll bring up saying that I never let him choose or I never let him do anything. And it's like, what are you talking about? You're the one who anytime I come to you for any kind of feedback, you're just totally checked out. You're not giving me any kind of feedback on a situation, on anything. It's like he's totally checked out of reality if it's not about money or sex. And I can't stomach my morals. I can't stomach to be with that type of person anymore. It's not that he's bad or he's wrong. It's just he's bad for me. It's just like him and I are wrong for each other. You can love each other all day long, but when you're incompatible at the ground level, at the foundational level, there's always going to be an issue. And for a long time, I was like, I'm just going to overlook this. I'm okay. It's fine. My bills are paid. I'm being taken care of, so it doesn't matter. But now I see that what I traded for quote unquote material security was far more expensive. I did myself a disservice by doing that. And so, yeah. Stupid me, but you know, we live and we learn. Um, I love you all, and I hope you're doing good. I'm okay. I'm trudging through. You know, I'm out here in the trenches, just trying to survive every day. And the only thing that's keeping me alive right now is my children, my cats, and my plants. So, hope you're all doing good. Talk to you soon.